Hey everybody, Nolan from Asia Pacific Gardening here, and World Bonsai Day is happening, which is just right around the corner, and Bonsai Fest is happening at the Pacific Bonsai Museum on that same weekend. There'll be a ton of cool bonsai related activities. We'll also be there and bringing some of our best bonsai pieces for you to purchase, so if you're free that weekend, head on down to the Pacific Bonsai Museum for Bonsai Fest. And as you all know, it is free to enter that museum. It's all donation based, and right now it's their spring fundraiser called Bonsai is Love. They're trying to reach $33,000 as a donation goal, which is not that much. So all of you watching this video can help. Visit pacificbonsaimuseum.org/give and donate and pledge a contribution to the world of bonsai, making it free and accessible to anybody who wants to visit the museum. Now, since Bonsai Day is right around the corner, I want to take this opportunity to be honest with you all. Some of you have left comments saying we butcher our trees, we don't know what we're doing, none of our trees that we put on our YouTube channels are currently alive, and so on. Well, it's time to be honest with you. The trees are not dead. So we're going to take a moment here and show you some of the trees that we still have from the ones that we have done on our YouTube channels. Granted, we've sold the majority of them, but there's still a few that are here. So let's take a look at what the trees looked like before and what they look like now. Let's go.
Remember this azalea we potted, graded on last October 2025. Now is the 2026 third week of the April, and you can see how beautiful this tree been developed. And remember, we've been cutting back a lot of the branches, and also we reduced the root system a lot. Obviously put in the big container right here. So after 6 months right now, the plant stopped flowering and looks good. And somebody tell on the YouTube, you can see people kind of would not understand, say we cutting too much and also stress the tree and bid the $100. Oh yeah, where's my $100? Okay, so this is the plan. You need to know how to do it and the technique. You can see we look like we're cutting back a lot of the root system, but actually mainly we still have a good root system right here. We keep it. The main branches we just cutting back. You can see here, cut it here, cut right here. You can see a lot of cutting, you can see it. But the main trunk we still select the keep right here. How beautiful is this? It's kind of heavy. I cannot turn the tree right now. Actually, you can see from the other side, it looks really nice too. So hopefully you can get this information, compare with our 2025 October, what they look like now developed like this. I'm happy with this, and hopefully you can enjoy to get this information. This is another side of the bonsai right here. You can see how beautiful they look like. They can see from both sides. Plus have a flower on that, and they would flower obviously probably another 4 to 8 weeks between like that. When the flower, this is not open up all the flower yet, but we want to showing this how beautiful this art right here.
It was gorgeous. All right, now let's look at the next tree that we also didn't kill.
This is a flying dragon. It's a bitter orange. We grade this bonsai from the nursery stock back to 2025 June, and you can see how beautiful the flower. Actually, we got the fruit last year. Is really nice, couple of them on hanging on the tree, but it's a beautiful, really attractive. We have the flowers in probably 6 weeks ago until now. Hopefully they can stay flower a little bit longer, but beautiful tree. This plant is deciduous plant. During the winter time, there's a bare, no leaf, no flower, of course. But the new grow right here, this is grow for like 6 weeks from now. I mean from before This already grow like this, so we can continue the training to wire that. And now you can see what we need to upgrade, like this part right here, a little bit taller. So my idea probably going to limit it right here. So make the tree as a triangle shape. That would be a really nice bonsai look. This plant, Boxwood, we make it the bonsai back to 2025 January. Now is 2026 April. It's more than 1 year. So be patient. When we just started, the tree is not looking that great, but now it's already starting growing. They continue to maintain this tree would be really fun. And remember, when we make this is the temporary container. If we're going to make it the shallow container, this forest will be showing better. Which is the next step. When we have a chance to going to repot it, you can see the difference. We let them grow first. The tree is one tree laying down, make the forest like this. That's the fun.
All right, let's look at another tree that we also did not kill.
American spruce, which is a typical in Northwest. They're using this as a Christmas tree. We potted this one, make it bonsai back to 2025 October. And now already have a new grow. Remember, at that time we have a very big strong cut on this part right here. And to make the plant balance, now still need to continue to maintain, working on this, upgraded it, be patient with the tree. But at least now we upgrade the tree, going to develop to the different level. Some new grow right here, new grow right here. This means the tree already passed the dormant season. Hopefully another 2-3 seasons will be looks much better.
All right, on to the next one.
Alberta spruce, very popular in Pacific Northwest. We potted this bonsai back to 2024 January. The day is 2026 April. This video has been got a lot of comment, and thank you for making comment. You know, there's a lot of positive, negative, but anyway, this is the good for study. But the negative part is talking about we didn't know what we're doing and we're killing the tree. But after 2 more years right now, you can see the tree, how beautiful. There's still life. Of course, pruning the tree or making bonsai is not like tomorrow became like a museum art. Of course, depending on the tree. But you can see here, we've been developed, I think, pretty good. At least we're not killing the plant.
Yeah.
So you can try it, but there's a technique, of course, you need to follow. Don't cutting the tree or pruning the tree in the hot summer. That's the really basic principle. Plus, you need to water your plant. If you not water your plant, that will be damage the plant. So many people thinking, oh, don't overwater the plant. That's a wrong information, okay? So many people bring the dead tree, come to us to try to get help. They always tell us, I think I overwater. Remember, all the bonsai pot, there's a hole in the bottom.
That's a huge hole. Look at that.
Huge hole. If you put the 1 gallon water right there, the water should be drained from the bottom. Of course, if you buy the bonsai without the drained hole in the bottom, the bonsai pot, then you will be overwater because the water cannot go through. Remember, now is April, Pacific Northwest. Some area in the world are already really warm. You need remember, water your plant. More than 90% accident happen because they not water enough your plant. Okay, what's up on YouTube for the related with the how to water the plant? That would be help you out.
All right, let's go to another tree.
Chinese elm forest. We did this one back to 2024 March, and now it's 2026 April. The tree looks really healthy. We grouped together, put it in this container. This container is I'm the one working with the factory to design the shape, irregular shape, because that time all the pot have to be fired by wood. So engineering structure is very important for this pot. This pot is really nice to make a forest. It's big enough and deep enough, but you can see we make it this really shallow, smaller, and inside. So from outside you not see the really deep pot. That's the one we like this. We like this pot.
So here's eye level, and because it's caved in on the bottom, it looks thin. But if you look at it, it's actually pretty deep. So my dad designed it this way to give it the illusion that it's thinner, there's more room to plant this forest grouping. Otherwise, you use a thicker pot, it just pulls your vision to the pot and not so much the tree. This is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees. All right.
Today is April 24th, 2026. So we find out the beautiful day, get the nice light. It's only a couple days different. You can see the tree develop a lot of flower, pink color, azalea, beautiful. This is from this side. We just want to share this with you, what this plant looked like after last year we repotted and pruning, make it the bonsai. Let's take a look the other side, what they look like. Now we're looking at the other side of the bonsai, and you can see much different the structure from this side and the other side. Actually, from both sides, you can see the beauty of the tree. There's still a lot of develop we can working with, like the branches right here. You can wiring and make adjustment. Right here. You can see here. There's a lot of small branches here we can make adjustments. So that would be really nice when the finish.
Where's that $100, man? Well, hopefully that proves to you that we didn't kill our trees. And remember, the techniques that you're seeing in our videos is climate based. We are up in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area. What works for us may not work for you. So keep in mind when you're learning about bonsai techniques, learn it from the climate that pertains to you. Do all these techniques work in Texas where it's hot and dry? Maybe, maybe not. We've never lived in Texas, so I don't know. And lastly, my dad Robert has 48 plus years of bonsai experience, and he's had bonsai experience in several different climates around the world. So a lot of the techniques that he displays in the videos may not be in books, and that's fine. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. There are techniques out there that have yet to be discovered, and it's up to you to explore outside of the rules to discover some new techniques. And don't forget to donate a pledge to the Pacific Bonsai Museum's fundraiser. Visit pacificbonsaimuseum.org/give and help us reach the donation goal. If you like this video, leave us a like, leave a comment, make sure you hit subscribe so every single Friday you get new bonsai related videos from us. See you next week.